Hey guys, welcome to your Daily Smash for Wednesday, April 1st. This is not an April Fool's joke. It might be. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
I do have a cold. You can probably tell.
I was sick up all night long. That's why we didn't do a smash, because I was up all night in pain and I didn't feel good.
And I was definitely under the weather. Woke up
You're
in
still sick.
not good shape. Really needed to go back to sleep. And so did Kelly. And then when we did, the phone started going off.
Jeez. It was crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
The phone started going off and we were like, okay, we're not doing this. And then all of a sudden, Venmo calls me and goes, you owe us $68. I'm like, how do I know this isn't a scam?
Yeah.
And I'm like, because everything is a scam. And I was like, okay, what? I don't even use Venmo. I use Zelle or I use Apple Pay. And he was like, oh no, you paid somebody $68. I'm like, I don't even know who this person is.
It was probably at a dinner or something where everyone was pitching in. And you had to, and everyone gave the share, and you probably just did it and forgot about it. It was a Friday night.
And it says pizza on it.
Yeah. And then while she's on that call, I get a call from some healthcare company about my supplemental insurance. I'm not even going to go down that road. It's such a long, boring, awful story. But I got transferred 3 times and was on the phone for close to an hour when I wanted to be sleeping with no resolution. I still don't know what's going on with that.
I'm curious to see if your cold gets better when you go back to Huntington Beach.
Yeah, there is dust here, and I think we both have allergies.
I think so too.
But
I was sick last night.
Mm-hmm.
Bad.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you, Tammy Comet, for offering to bring me soup.
Aw, that's very nice.
That was very nice of you. I just was totally under the weather today, but I feel great right now.
You do? That's awesome. I did power through. I did my show. I almost did David Harris's show because he had a power outage right before air, and then they figured that out. I still got to drive back to Huntington Beach tonight on this Tuesday night because I have appointments Wednesday, and I'm going to do my show from there Wednesday and then come back here. So everybody's talking about the New York Post headline, War Chest. Kristi Noem's husband getting into the kink.
Dude, one in the kink and one in the sink. My God, these guys are a bunch of freaks in the sheets.
And you should really appreciate how normal I am now.
I mean, how do I know? We all thought Bruce Jenner was normal, and look at that freak.
Wait, hold on a second. You know I'm normal. I am not this or anything like this.
When in the world did we ever think Bruce Jenner would be a weirdo?
Definitely not when he was in the Olympics.
No. Who knew? Could you imagine?
I wonder who knew. Someone had to know.
Well, I think Chris knew. But you know what? If I saw you wearing my panties and my bras and my clothes, I'd be like, ew. I don't care how much of a kink that might be. That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Point blank.
I'm not doing that. Hello.
Okay?
Don't even go there because I'm not doing that. But if you wore mine, I wouldn't find that weird at all.
So this chick was cheating on Freako.
It was a wide open secret for years that she was allegedly having an affair with Corey Lewandowski, who was Trump's guy for many years and worked for I think his first administration, and was working hand in hand with her, with Kristi Noem, traveling with her around the country. And everyone said that they were hands all over each other in hotel bars, not even trying to hide it around members of the media. It was an open secret. And then this comes out where the husband, who sat behind her at a congressional hearing when they asked her about Corey Lewandowski and the alleged affair, he sat right behind her, dutiful husband, nicest guy in the world. Come to find out, he's got this kink thing where he puts balloons under his shirt.
I just want to know, those nipples, is that a Kim K thing?
Those are
because Kim K had that. She came out with something like that. Kim Kardashian came out with a nipple.
A bra?
No, it's a shirt.
A shirt that has nipples on it?
It has a shirt and a bra, both, that has nipples on it.
Because it's cool now?
I don't know. There was a Sex in the City. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was when they walked by and they had like pointed nipples like this, and the guys liked it or whatever. Do you like pointed nipples?
I definitely notice it.
Do you? Do you think?
I like them?
No. Do you think it's sexy when you see a chick like that?
Not
him.
That's a hard question to answer. Not when it's you, for sure. I don't want your nipples sticking out.
Okay, so who puts a top on with nipples and puts balloons on and then straddles it and says, okay, I'm going to take a selfie and let's see where this goes?
No. It's way beyond that.
Wait,
this guy was doing like FaceTimes with women who had similarly huge breasts that they artificially enhanced. And he had this thing where he really liked cartoon-sized, massive breasts. And he would get off on that. And so he would do it himself. And he liked to cross-dress, apparently, and would pay them. The guy had some insurance company that made him a ton of money. And we know a couple people with a lot of money from insurance.
Nipple dick? Which one?
He apparently gave this guy
Uh-huh.
gave these women $25,000 in payments to be on a call with him doing I don't know what. But he paid them a lot of money.
Oh my God, I have this friend and she was making me laugh so hard. And she had, was it someone of our patrons? She was hilarious. Yes.
Yeah.
And we do these calls and she was making me laugh so hard. She said that she had breast cancer. Not that was funny, but she said she had breast cancer. And she said she has one boob, a uniboob. And she's like, I think about getting on OnlyFans because there's got to be some freak out there that's into that shit. And we were dying laughing.
I don't think I was there for that part of the call.
Oh my God. It was hysterical. I mean, there is a lid for every pot. I mean, there's a bunch of freaky, deaky people out there.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, Kristi Noem, the former secretary of DHS, said she is devastated. The family was blindsided by this, and they asked for privacy and prayers at this time. That was a statement.
You know what? You're rich. Cut your losses with this freak. Get your millions and go find the guy that you've been banging for so long. But I just love reading these comments, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh my God, it's MAGA. This is the MAGA people. Like look at MAGA RHOC clips. Who I like.
RHOC Stan, I thought it was.
Or is it RHOC Stan?
Yeah.
I like them.
Because there's this guy and Jenner.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, there's the MAGA people for you. There's the MAGA people for you. All freaky.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, those
there's
two.
the MAGA people. I'm like, oh, really? Why don't you say something about the weirdo, freaky Hollywood weirdos that are allowing their kids to take puberty blockers and get mutilated? How about that one?
Oh, it's just one
Talk
after
about
another.
that.
It is so disturbing.
Let's talk about how those people are freaks.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not even, I don't think it's a close call at all.
Isn't that funny how hypocritical these people are? It is so unbelievable, the hypocrisy of the left. Mm-hmm. It is unbelievable to me that the more I even get on social media and I read all these no kings, stupid idiot protesters that are just completely whacked.
By the way, financed by billionaires. Fox News actually did a study. They did a deep dive into who's financing, because you see them all with matching signs. Yeah. If you saw any video of it, they all have these really cool looking signs. Well, who's paying for the signs? They identified several groups that are backed by about $3 billion. That's how much money they have in their bank accounts. And they're financing all these protests. They're paying people to organize them. They're paying people to make the signs. They're distributing the signs. They might be paying people to take part in the protest. There's been a lot of discussion about that.
How about that picture with Tamra Judge going out there with her dad? That's probably getting paid because...
To do what? To go to a No Kings protest?
To go to a No Kings protest.
I didn't see that.
By the way, there's no kings in the United States of America.
No, there aren't.
There has never been.
There are no kings here.
There's no kings here.
But we do have a president who actually is getting things done. And I understand that much of America They're used to presidents who don't get things done, a.k.a. Joe Biden, who didn't even know what was going on around him. So I get why they're so confused about how a president can actually make things happen, but he is.
Well, what about Biden when he let all those people in?
Oh, it is such a tragedy, travesty.
He's trying to undo what Biden did.
And now the Democrats won't pay the salaries. They won't sign the bill to pay the salaries of the ICE agents and other federal agents who are responsible for finding, detaining, and deporting the people who are here illegally. Many of them are hardcore criminals who escaped their own countries because they were wanted for murders and rapes and all this other stuff. And I'm not just saying that because because I'm a Trumper. I'm saying it because that's the facts. And you can look it up. Hundreds of thousands of them, convicted criminals who were let into America, and now we need to get them back out again. And Democrats are saying, oh, it's Trump's fault that they're not getting paid. One of them even criticized Trump for finding money in the budget to pay TSA so we could get rid of these lines.
That's stupid and uneducated, and how they just listen to the woke propaganda. They won't pick up a book. They only listen to MSNBC. They only listen to people saying, it's the same rhetoric over and over again. It's those old ladies that look like they're for the Reddit, with the red hair, with the curls and all that, like all the freaky deaky ladies.
Yeah.
They say the same thing. Democracy. It's the democracy. No kings. It's the same rhetoric that makes zero sense.
Well, what I don't understand.
The democracy is Trump got elected as a president.
Right.
That was the democracy.
Right.
That's the democracy. Get used to it.
Yeah. And they're protesting against the Iran war, women who are wearing the Handmaid's Tale costumes.
Oh, I love that one.
And it's like, wait, hold on a second. Because Iran, the regime, suppresses women. They're second-class citizens.
They get beat to death. They have to wear burqas.
They're celebrating in the streets. They can't wait for this regime to be toppled.
They're not allowed to be educated.
Yeah.
They have to walk behind their husbands.
I mean, it
is so ass backwards that they make zero sense.
And then
no logic.
Can I also say, and we're obviously getting very political here, but the whole thing with
because it makes zero sense.
The men in women's sports, why any woman would support men in women's sports, I don't understand, because the men who claim they're transgender or claim they identify as female are taking spots that girls should have, real girls, to compete against other girls. And these men who say they're women are breaking women's records in swimming, in track, in softball. There was a guy in Minnesota who was pitching for a girls' team, won the state championship, took the spot from a girl. So the DOJ is now suing the state of Minnesota. And I won't go into all the detail on it because I did a monologue about it. But my final point was...
Watch Rick Leventhal on Newsmax too.
Yeah, the Leventhal report. My final point was, if you're okay with men who identify as girls playing on a girls' team, what's the limit? Is 1 or is 5 okay? Or is 10 okay? Because now you could put a whole team of dudes out there who say they identify as female, and they could win every title. And why not the NCAA championship women's team? Why not have 10 dudes, 12 dudes who say they identify as female?
Why do they even
win the championship?
No, we watched WNBA the other night, and we're like, God, they suck compared to the NBA, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they really do. Mm-hmm. Could you imagine having the NBA playing in the WNBA? Do you know how, what do you think is going to happen?
Oh, no, you could have...
What do you think?
You could have high school, college players, men.
Like, where are the feminists? Where are the 1970 women feminists? Where are they? What happened to them?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's like logic and common sense and right and wrong have completely gone out the door.
Flown out the window.
Flown out the window.
My monologue for Wednesday night, April 1st, is going to be about a guy running for comptroller of California who said the fraud in California is far more widespread than anyone has said so far. It's somewhere in the $400 billion range. He said the state is by far the richest state in the country, which is the richest country in the history of Earth.
Right.
But they don't know how to manage the money. and they do not enforce fraud. And it is rampant, according to this guy. And he gives examples. It is so bad. And it's one of the reasons why I think you have a mass exodus out of Los Angeles, which has seen the biggest decline in residents in the whole country in the last year.
There is no more California dreaming. Remember that? When people would flock to California because there were job opportunities, there was a place for you for the wealth. There was places. I watched this thing. Wait, real quick. I was going to talk about the Tamra Judge thing because she's sucking Andy Cohen's dick because she's saying that she's doing this No King protest with her dad this weekend. Give me an effing break. She was a Republican 10 years ago. Simon Barney and I, like, we do these memes back and forth. Like, it's just, she is such a joke. It is such a joke and such a lie, and she's just sucking on the teat. And fine, you know what? She's making money, but you know what? That's the devil talking to you. She's the devil. She looked like it in that picture with her eyes all black. Google it. And then you have Heather Dubrow, who's mutilating and abusing her 12-year-old daughter. Now she's probably 16 now. I mean, the whole thing is about satanic shit in that whole RHOC, and I'm glad that I'm not a part of it.
Oh.
I'm glad that I'm not a part of it.
Wow.
Gina Kirchenheimer doesn't believe in God. It's like, I don't think Emily even does because she was always about her husband being Mormon. None of them. I think they're all embedded together. I think they're all satanic, and I'm glad I'm not part of that.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
look at him. Look at that picture of Tamra Barney. She looks like the devil in that picture.
Well, you know, they do.
They're all satanic. I'm convinced.
And they perform for the cameras. They're obviously, they know where their bread is buttered.
They want the money. Money's the almighty money. What happens with the root of money? When you're all about the money, evil. And it's evil, evil, evil. And I'm glad that I'm not a part of that satanic cult called RHOC.
Well, there you have it. How about that? I'm
sorry I'm going on a rant here, but it just makes me so mad on how hypocritical and such liars these people are.
Right.
And it's disgusting.
Because privately, they're going to support the president. Privately, they're going to laugh at the idiocy on the left, because much of it is idiocy. But publicly, they're going to be on board because they want to get paid and they don't want to lose their job.
Exactly.
I get it.
Yep. They're all in bed together. It's gross. Wait. I was going to tell you something of that, but okay, go ahead. I forgot.
I was just going to say in the news now.
In the news.
Since we're all politics on this Wednesday, and we won't be tomorrow. How about that? Thursday show, no politics.
I just can't believe that the amount of lunacy that these people are about. Putting tampons in men's bathrooms? How are people even okay with that? How are people even think that's okay?
Well,
men don't have periods, you moron.
Well, that's because women are using the men's room, and they're okay with men using a ladies' room too. By the way,
what about the fraud and the abuse that is happening with Waltz and all that? Who's not saying anything like that? That guy could have been our freaking vice president.
Thank God he isn't. And then everyone's criticizing the Iran war. Pretty much every Democrat, except one, Senator John Fetterman from Pennsylvania, who I used to make fun of because he only wears sweatsuits. He doesn't wear a regular suit and tie.
Right.
He wears like baggy shorts and a sweatshirt. But he actually has common sense. And he's very angry about the selective coverage of the Iran war. I read the entire political spectrum on Epic Fury. He said, Iran now loves and learns from our media. The media's selective coverage rewards and reinforces Iran's strategy. Media amplifies the 1% chaos Iran creates while ignoring the 99% of Iran's beatdown. And it's true. That's coverage of the Trump administration in general. It's 99% negative. And what he's saying is, that you focus on the negative and you turn the opinion of a lot of people who listen to the news, to that news, you turn their opinion and you create unrest, you create a divide. And at a time like this, we should all be coming together like we were back in 2001 after 9/11. Everyone came together. We were one nation, united to try and defeat terrorism and stand together. And wasn't that a great I mean, a terrible thing to happen. Wasn't it a great feeling to all be on the same team?
The divide is so crazy and nothing makes sense. This whole policies on the left is lunacy because there is so much corruption, so much abuse. You have these ladies saying no kings, a totalitarian democracy, yet they're not behind the Iran war where people and women are getting murdered. They're not allowed to be educated.
Mm-hmm.
They're not allowed to have a voice.
Mm-hmm.
They're not allowed to have an opinion. And you're all about not supporting this?
And you're supporting Palestine? You know how women are treated in Gaza? You know how Hamas treats women? Do you know? I've been there. I've been to Gaza.
What about that?
Weeks and weeks and weeks.
What about Andy Cohen? Like, he doesn't say anything about, he's a gay guy, and Jewish. Why doesn't he say something nice about his people? Why doesn't he say, because you know what? People look up to him.
Well, I wouldn't know. I heard that he did, but I can't watch that show, so I don't know what he said.
I can't watch it either. It's like, it's like watching The View at nighttime. It's like cringe, and I can't.
Well, let's end on a happy note, because we went down a dark road here. But it's because we're surrounded by idiocy and like just dumb stuff that people are doing, and it's frustrating.
It's just the divide is so. It's like the divide in the comment, like there's no common sense anymore. And if people
from the White House
don't it's just that
it sounds crazy.
They don't understand that what the corruption, and they're okay with having vans lining up with homeless encampments in the streets.
Oh my God, those
of
images
LA,
it
is disgusting.
Venice Beach.
You're not allowed to have law and order anymore, because if there was law and order, you take those people out of there, get them the hell out, stop loitering, stop going against the law. It's disgusting that they are allowing this to happen. The corruption is real, and it's disgusting.
Well, listen, they spent I don't know how many billions of dollars on the homelessness problem in California, and it got worse. It didn't get better. And they could take all those folks in their motorhomes and give them a parking lot somewhere, provide them with real restrooms and services, get them off the street and off the sidewalks, and give them an actual place to go. All those billions of dollars they could have spent on a real solid plan to give them facilities.
What do these people want? Do you want government handouts? Is that what you want? Because you know what happens when you give government handouts to people that want communism and everybody to be the same?
What?
You push the middle class out. That's what happens. And that guy said, look what happened to Detroit. That place was thriving. You know what? Back then, they pushed the government, the left-wing people push the motor cars out. That's what they're doing here in California, and people don't see it. Everyone's leaving. Everyone's leaving.
Yep.
The financials are leaving California and New York. The movie industry is the car industry. Elon Musk. The tech.
Let me read you California's obituary real quick. Chevron, 146 years, gone. Tesla, built right here in California, gone. Oracle, Silicon Valley royalty, gone. Hewlett-Packard, literally started in California garage, gone. Charles Schwab, gone. In-N-Out Burger, yeah, our burger has gone to Tennessee. Budweiser, gone. Leprino Foods, yeah, mozzarella, gone. And now, Playboy, 72 years here, gone to Miami. Nearly 1.7 million people followed them out the door since 2020. This isn't a bad quarter for California. This is a funeral. Sacramento is still sending out party invitations. Wear black.
The techs are moving down to Texas.
Okay, but here's the thing, honey, and then I gotta hit the highway. We're getting a new governor at the end of this year.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
And there is hope for California.
Thank the Lord.
So we have something to look forward to.
I hope so.
Me too.
And I hope Spencer Pratt can get that barusta out of here. Basura.
Basura. Let's play that video tomorrow.
All right.
We hope you guys have a smash-tastic day. We hope you enjoyed our rants today.
Because I'm so sick of the news. I can't watch it. It's driving me nuts.
I hope you watch my show.
And then if I want to escape from watching the news, I got to hear some morons where I have to hear it again at night. Where I don't even want to listen to it. I can't even watch Bravo anymore because I have to listen to that bullshit.
You'll get the real story on the Leventhal Report on Newsmax 2, streaming live every day, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern. Have a fantastic day, everybody.
Thank you.
We will see you tomorrow.
All right. I'm going to listen to Jeff Lewis, Normalcy, tomorrow morning and get back on track.
Good.
Thank you, guys.
Good.
Happy. This was
Happy April 1st.
April Fool's joke on you.